Hello, sports fans. Welcome to Howard on Sports. My name is Howard, and I'm really tired right now, and I need a nap desperately. But I promised myself I'd make this video today because this is the 8th anniversary of my mom passing away. So, in honor of her, I wanted to make this video. So, my mom's passing reminds me of two things having to do with sports. The first one, and I mentioned this when I delivered her eulogy, is that way back in the day, before I was born, my mother was a lab technician and she would take people's blood. And she actually took Joe Namath's blood. Joe Namath was obviously a big star in New York at that time. Really a big star, period, but definitely in New York. And she took his blood, and Joe Namath, supposedly, as the story goes, he asked my mother, "Would you like my autograph?" And my mother said, "No, I would like your blood." So she might have been the only person to ever turn down Joe Namath for an autograph. That he offered it, and she said no because she was just doing her job. I don't know if she knew who Joe Namath even was. Maybe she just had no idea, or maybe she didn't care. But anyway, I suppose that was a blow to Joe Namath's ego. My mom dissed him and did not take the autograph. So that's my first sports story that makes me think of my mom. The second one is that when my mother passed, and she passed like 1 o'clock in the morning on February 5th, 2017. So later that day was the Super Bowl. And, maybe I shouldn't have watched as a sign of respect, but I don't know. I don't know how to mourn all day long. Like how I couldn't just sit there all day and be like, over and over again, "Oh, my mother's gone, my mother's gone." Like, what was the point in that? There's nothing I can do. She was gone. And she had suffered for quite a while, so I felt relieved for her and honestly for me because I just felt exhausted with all the stuff that she was dealing with, that I was dealing with, and that she was dealing with. So uh, I sort of, I felt relieved and I wanted to watch the Super Bowl. So what Super Bowl was that? That Super Bowl was when the Falcons had a huge lead on the Patriots at halftime and proceeded to completely blow the game. And then it went into overtime, and the Patriots won. So that was the first overtime game in Super Bowl history, and I would assume the biggest comeback in Super Bowl history. And so I enjoyed that game, and it helped me take my mind off of what had just happened. So it was definitely a good thing for me. So yeah, those are the two things that remind me of my mom in terms of sports. One, my mom completely disrespecting Joe Namath and not taking his autograph. And two, the Falcons completely choking against the Patriots and allowing them to win yet another Super Bowl. So anyway, those are the stories. And Ma, I hope you're proud of me. I've become a big YouTube star, at least in my own delusional mind.